Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Culture Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh, yeah! Fuck! Lee shit. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday Night Football review for round 4 of the 2023 NRL season. Holy shit. Dolphins, Broncos. First half can get stuffed. That second half was incredible. CJ, what a game.
Yeah, no, look, I really enjoyed that game, particularly the second half where it had more action. Yeah, look, pretty sloppy with the errors, but other than that, I thought, it got really entertaining towards, especially in that last 15 minutes before Capewell scored. So,
bro, the last 20 minutes of that game had so much drama. I am assuming the first 40 minutes of the game, everybody was looking for their pillow and looking forward to going to bed. The first half was terrible, but that second half was outstanding. Before we get into the review of both games for tonight, I just want to say hello to the live chat. We've got about 20 people in the live chat as we speak. Hello to Zenpai, Damien from Newcastle, Hainsey, Cody Games PlayStation, Nick Green is here. Luke Melbourne Storm fan. We got Gary Jones in the chat. Josh Rabbitohs 2023. We've got William Pearson. We got Bosky. We got everyone tuning in for the review. How good is this? The Friday Night Football review is going off. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hello, Rishi.
It's also our first review together for the year.
Our first actual review, yes, for Friday night. We haven't done one like this for a while, Moxley.
Yeah, it's good to get on now.
Good to get on. Hang on, I'm sure you've been on.
What was the first Friday night round 1 game?
Panthers Broncos, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, this is our second one. Yeah, our second.
Yeah, because round 2, where the heck were you round 2? Rooster South? No, was it Rooster South?
No. You were at Suncorp.
Oh, I was at Suncorp. And then round 3, you were at the Rooster South one. That's right. All right. We will discuss the Melbourne West Tigers game, but I think we should focus on Broncos Dolphins to start with.
Yeah, that's the main talking point.
Everyone's here to talk about that. We'll get to Melbourne Tigers later on in the program. But Dolphins, Broncos, CJ, holy shit. What a game, bro. And look, it's a great rivalry. It's a great way to start off this brand new rivalry, isn't it?
Yeah, a new rivalry is born tonight. And it was explosive at moments. So it was pretty cool to see.
Obviously, at the end, Katoni Staggs sealing the deal. And he just screamed at the tongue of his lungs, "This is our house," or "This is our effing house," whatever he said. The Broncos are saying that's their home. Obviously, it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
what a moment, bro. And that photo will probably be on social media as a meme everywhere.
Well, Katoni Staggs has every right to say that now after winning that. He made a statement. And, look, no offense to Dolphins fans, but it is the Broncos' home.
It is the Broncos' home. It always will be. It's been the home since day one. And Dolphins they've got their own stadium, bro. KO Stadium. They've got their own venue to worry about.
They've had a fortress, yeah.
They can have Redcliffe to themselves. All right. Let's get into the Dolphins-Broncos review, and then we'll do the Storm Titans one. Storm Tigers one, sorry. just a little bit. First try of the game, bro. First 20 minutes of this game was very physical. It was basically the filling out period. Both sides were a bit sloppy with the football early on, but the Broncos eventually cracked the Dolphins on that left-hand side for Jesse Arthurs. Scores the first try of the game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that. I think it was that good cutout ball from Reece Walsh.
No, that was the one that Cobbo. It was Herbie Farnworth pass.
Yeah, Farnworth to Jesse Arthurs scores first, and finally there were some points on the board. It took a while, but they ended up getting over.
I was a bit concerned that Jesse Arthurs knocked the ball on, but it was all good.
Yeah, the put down at first looked a bit sus. But...
All right, first try of the game to Jesse Arthurs. Broncos 4-zip. after 22 minutes. Great start for the Broncos. Both sides had a few chances in the first half. Dolphins didn't have a lot of possession in that first half. I think Brisbane had more possession. Bro, in the first half, the Broncos had 10 errors. How filthy would Kevin Walters have been at halftime?
Oh, you wouldn't have been happy. Obviously, you need security on the ball and better ball control. And it's concerning when you make those sort of errors, usually.
Especially early on, bloody 10 errors in the first half. Anyway, we get to halftime, and it was a pretty sloppy first half. Both sides had a poor completion rate. I think Brisbane had 10 errors. I think Dolphins had about 8, so it was really poor on both sides in that. I think they were all a bit nervous, to be completely honest.
Yeah, would have been shaky.
The intensity was great, though, I'll tell you that.
Another thing I want to point out is the Suncorp turf. Another rough. Something needs to be laid and fixed.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing to the turf before kickoff, but whatever it was, it didn't work. The ground looked like in horrible condition by halftime. So we get to halftime. Broncos lead 4-0 over the Dolphins, and second half begins, bro, and Broncos on the attack, and Reece Walsh with a cutout ball to Selwyn Cobbo, who basically walks over the try line. Cobbo scores. I'm not surprised. One bit.
Mate, the pace that Reece Walsh brings to that Broncos team is unbelievable. That good cutout ball, and Cobbo just goes over and he's panicky. He's
a superstar, Reece Walsh. He's a freak of a talent. That pass to Cobbo was outstanding. Reynolds missed another conversion, which is unlike Reynolds.
Yeah.
Broncos 8-0. Unlike Reynolds, missed some kicks, bro. And I should mention as well, the Dolphins, bro, they had a lot of injuries in this game. Obviously, Kafusi was suspended. They had Marshall King obviously out suspended. Eliza Katoa out injured. So that they had some excuses, the Dolphins, but the players that came in
went down in O'Sullivan.
Yeah, they all did the job. Nick Garema had a concussion. He didn't come back. I don't know if you saw the blood on his head, but Jesus. Nasty. And then obviously the big one that we'll get to, Sean O'Sullivan looks like he's done his pec.
That's a tough blow for the Dolphins, man. They need him there. He's one of those players you want on the field.
Very important, bro. Very important player. So the Dolphins get their first try of the game. Finally, Jared Wallace just crashes over for the Dolphins. It was a very soft try, but I guess the Broncos were a bit fatigued at that point of the game. Jared Wallace scoring for the Dolphins, and all of a sudden it's 8-6 Broncos, CJ.
Yeah, he would have loved that try, Jay Wall, against his old team. But I didn't see that coming. But
I didn't see it coming either.
Good on him.
And then in the 62nd minute, bro, Reece Walsh was in the defensive line there. Milford sees that. Milford puts a grubber kick in. Carrigan doesn't get to the ball. The Hammer grabs the football, scores for the Dolphins. Dolphins in front, 12-8, 15 to go. Holy shit.
Oh, what a story that could have been if they held on to that lead. Milford the Hammer. No, it was a great try. I thought it was going to go dead, but the Hammer's speed. Can't underestimate it.
He's a freak, the Hammer. Absolute freak. Dolphins go 12-8 in front. Now, I could be wrong. Carrigan was taken off after that. I'm not sure if it was because of fatigue or they just hooked Carrigan because his effort to get to the ball was not good enough. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know, because if you go back and watch that try for the Hammer, Carrigan just stood there and walked. He didn't chase the ball. So maybe he was just tired. I don't know.
I wasn't too particularly impressed with Carrigan tonight, but
really, I thought he was one of their best.
Oh, look, I don't know. It just feels like other games. There's a lot more in it, but I don't know. Yeah. That could just be me.
Yeah. So the Dolphins in front, bro. I couldn't believe this. Dolphins go in front.
About 16 to go. Yeah.
What was the score? 12-8 Dolphins.
12-8.
Yeah. 12-8 Dolphins. And the Broncos, bro, they hit back. A short ball to Capewell. Capewell goes all the way and scores for the Broncos. Bro, Kurt Capewell, underrated player. Defensively there, I think it was Milford and Lamelu. I could be wrong. Kurt Capewell went straight through and he ends up scoring it. What a try.
Yeah, Capewell sets the standard there, I think. Fuck, man. You started to get that golden point feeling there when he scored, I thought.
Yep. So Capewell scores in the corner. Reynolds at this point is 0-2 with the boot. Reynolds needs to kick this one from the sideline. He brings it back. He converts it. Broncos lead 14-12 with about 8 minutes to go. Dolphins had their chances on the attack there. I thought they were going to try and steal it. And then, obviously, the big part of the game, bro, with 3 minutes left, Milford puts a grubber kick in. Tony Staggs gets the football, outruns Tom Gilbert. Gilbert with a great effort. And Staggs scores an incredible 100-meter try to seal the deal for the Broncos. What a freak Tony Staggs is.
Fuck, what a try and what a start to the season he's had. Yeah, what a try from Tony Staggs, man. He ran, 95, 100 meters? Like, you're not catching Staggs in open space.
And then, just when you think the game's over, Reynolds misses the kick again. Reynolds is 1 from 4 with the boot, which is very rare for Reynolds to kick that poorly. Dolphins go short. They don't get the ball back. They knock the ball on. We get to full time. Broncos beat the Dolphins in the Brisbane Derby, 18 points to 12, CJ. What a game. Second half was great. First half was terrible.
Yeah, what a game it was. And the atmosphere sounded loud on TV as well. So
51,000, I think the crowd was.
Yeah, so they say. I have a feeling it was lower than that. But, look, it was a good game, that second half in particular.
When the game started, I thought there's like 38,000, 40,000. There's no way it's sold out by the time it kicked off. But obviously,
people must have come in. Yeah,
everyone came in. Some people came in late, I think, and it was 51,000 people there tonight at Suncorp. It looked like a great atmosphere, and the Broncos go 4-0 for the first time since 2003.
I never thought. I didn't think. I think that. I knew they were going to have a good start to the season, but I didn't see 4-0 coming.
Yeah, I didn't see 4-0 coming over. It was incredible from the Broncos. Now, I just want to say this as well. Credit to the Dolphins, bro. They held in tough. They had they were starved of possession for a lot of this game, and it was incredible stuff. The Dolphins had 54% possession in this match, but I think the injuries got to them in the end, and they just kept losing players. But
they can be happy with that effort. No bad possession. The players that had out. So if you're a Dolphins fan, don't take too much out of it. You did well.
Yeah, it was incredible stuff. Broncos get the win over the Dolphins, 18-12. Great game of footy. I look forward to the next encounter between these two sides.
Oh, yeah. And I believe it's at the Gabba, I think. So
yeah, around 18 or something.
That would be very interesting to see.
Yeah, playing on an AFL field. That'd be really weird. But, CJ, bro, I want to know, who's your man of the match from this game tonight?
My man of the match for the Broncos-Dolphins game.
What happened, bro? Your audio is cutting out.
I have no idea. Okay. So my man of the match for the Broncos-Dolphins game, I'll give it to... Oh, man. I think there was a few good players out. I'm going to give it to maybe... I'll give it to the fullback, Reece Walsh. I liked what he did tonight. I liked a lot he provided. I could easily go other players like Cobbo or even Staggs. But look, Reece Walsh, you could just tell the dynamic he adds to the team. And I think it played a big part in them winning tonight. But obviously, I just really like Walsh tonight.
A lot of people might not agree with this one. But my man of the match from the Dolphins-Broncos game is a guy that come off the bench. And his name is Corey Jensen. I thought Corey Jensen was outstanding tonight.
The impact he provided was unbelievable. I agree with you there.
Corey Jensen was incredible off the bench. Ran for about 140 meters or something. Ran for 38, played 38 minutes. I thought Jensen was incredible for the Broncos. He made a big difference off the bench for the Broncos tonight. So Corey Jensen's my man of the match. Broncos win the Queensland, the Brisbane Derby. What a game. Broncos deserve the win. What a game. The first half of this game can go to hell. The second half was amazing.
Yeah, sums it up perfectly. And well done to the Broncos and Dolphins. They'll go again next
Now,
week.
if I hear people say, "Oh, it's the game of the year," "Oh, it's the best rivalry,"
Nah, not yet. No.
have a good hard look at yourselves in the mirror, because this game was not great. It was sloppy. The only good thing about it was the drama of the last 25 minutes. Decent game of footy, but the Broncos get the win in the end. It wasn't great, but the Broncos did what they had to do, and they win. But they got it done.
4-0.
4-0 for the Broncos for the first time since 2003. They're looking good for finals, I'm telling you. Because you think about it, 13 to 14 wins probably gets you in the top 8. So
halfway there.
4-0 is a good start.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Yeah. All right, now let's get into the other game. Now, we'll go back to the first game of the day, which was Melbourne Storm and the West Tigers. We'll get into that review now. And Melbourne getting the win over the Tigers, 24 points to 12. Melbourne's first half was incredible. The second half,
dropped.
Not so incredible. What'd you make of this game? I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but it wasn't a bad game either. You can tell that when Munster's in that Storm team, they look much more confident. It was a game which could have gone any way in the first 10, but then the momentum of Melbourne's just too strong.
Look, I thought, honestly, I don't think the Tigers were that bad. I really don't.
No, they weren't.
The Tigers weren't that bad.
It's just a lot.
The halves are terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with them. I really don't.
They did bomb a lot of tries out there. They did blow a lot of chances, but look, it was a weird old game. The Tigers look good in patches, and they need a good halfback. They need a general. They need, someone like an Adam Reynolds or a Nico Hines or a bloody, Mitchell Moses. One of these sort of players. That's what the Tigers are lacking.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting that they had Dane Laurie on the bench to the 70th minute or something.
That was such a waste of time having him on the bench for that long.
Yeah, look, Tigers 0-4. Something has to be done now in that starting 13 again.
They've got the Broncos next Saturday night, and if you remember last year, I was at the game. Broncos and Tigers ambushed them.
Yeah, they did. So it's going to be an interesting see how that shapes up next week. But
no one saw it coming either.
Yeah, could happen again. Who knows? But
it's hard to imagine the Tigers winning next week, but
yeah,
never say never, bro. What about the Storm? Thought obviously with Cameron Munster back made a huge difference to the way they play.
Yeah, well, that's where the majority of their points usually come from is Cameron Munster. But I want to give a big rap to Jonah Pezzett in the halves as well. I thought I think it's his second NRL game.
Yep, second game.
You could see a lot of experience, and you could tell that he's definitely been mentored really well with some of the plays he set up.
Jonah Pezzett was very good for the Storm at halfback. He was very good.
He's a good player.
I think the only reason Melbourne won this game was because of Cameron Munster. Cameron Munster's influence, Cameron Munster's presence on the field is what gave the Storm the edge. The Tigers, they fought back in the game, but they just couldn't find enough points.
Yeah.
They bombed a lot of chances. I thought Melbourne's second half was pretty ordinary, though, CJ.
Yeah, what was the halftime score? 20-6 or something?
22-6.
22-6. Well, they've lost the second half, but no, they didn't really do anything in the second half, did they? They just dropped off thinking the game was won, and obviously it was. But yeah, can't do that if you want to win games against the bigger teams.
I thought Craig Bellamy, I think Bellamy will be happy with this. I think defensively he'll be happy. Like, they conceded, 38 against the Titans. They conceded 38 against the Titans. They conceded 26 against the Bulldogs. So to concede 12 points, I think Melbourne will be very happy with that.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Defensively, Melbourne were a lot better. I think they'll be happy with that. I think they'll improve with that. So good on them for that. Their first half was great. Second half was not great. Look, Melbourne, and look, their completion rate was a lot better today. Like last week, they had about 18 errors, I think. Tonight, they only made 8.
I think Bellamy really assured them of ball security at training this past week, so I think that helped.
Yeah, they fixed their stuff up. Just a quick moment, we've got a new member in the live chat. I think it's Eli.
It's L, just L.
L. All right. Well, L, thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. And if you guys want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. PayPal is the preferred option, and so is PayID. You can pay me via email. The description that is in the description box below, and Super Chat is also available too. I prefer PayID because I get the money instantly, but that's just for you guys if you want to do that. Look, Melbourne, I still think there's a lot of improvement in them.
Yeah, there is. They're still without some players, Jerome Hughes, Ryan Pappenhausen, for example. So, look, they will get better as this season goes on. I just think the lack of intensity in that second half was the only concern, in my opinion.
Well, Melbourne can't play like that against Souths next Friday night. If they do, Melbourne will get flogged. So
yeah, we'll be there, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, we're going to be there next Friday night, brother. Me and you at Telstra Stadium there. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, so we'll see how they go next week, but yeah, they'll take something out of that.
Oh, yeah, they will for sure. Look, who would you man the match be from this game, Storm and the Tigers?
Oh, look, I could give it 3 players, but I'm actually going to go for the young Jonah Pezzett. I really, really liked what he did for the team tonight. Stepping in the boots of Jerome Hughes. I think he even set up a try, so Jonah Pezzett's my man of the match. He has a bright future. I'm
going to go with Cameron Munster as man of the match. I thought Munster's influence was great. Scored a try, set one up. Munster was class. Now, there's one player for the Storm that I want to give a massive rap to. I thought he was outstanding, and he was very close to my man of the match. Shout out to Alex McDonald for the Storm. Off the bench. Right. Jersey number 15. I thought Alex McDonald tonight was outstanding. That was the best game of his career, in my opinion. He was incredible tonight.
Well, he came off the bench, and I thought he had a lot of spark and a lot of it kind of changed the game in a bit of a way, Alex McDonald. So, he did well. I honestly thought Alex McDonald off the bench played great. He was awesome. Obviously, Jonah Pezzett had a good game. Munster. Bro, what about Olam? He was smashing blokes all night. Olam, mate. Oh, right. When doesn't he? He's just a machine. Him, Bateman, and Kamikamaika just wanted to rumble tonight. So
yeah. And then you've got Nick Meaney, very reliable.
I thought Will Warbrick was actually pretty
Warbrick was very good. Now, Tigers. One player for the Tigers I want to give a rap to. Obviously, John Bateman was outstanding for them tonight. But I thought Kapoa in the centers had a very good game.
He scored made some really tough carries and good runs. So, as to Kapoa, I think, he looked good for the Tigers. He's been their shining light this season. And
I'll also mention this as well. That was Isaiah Papali'i's best game at the Tigers.
Yeah, as of right now, I agree with you.
It was good. Papali'i was good. Bateman was good. What's that?
Josh King, I thought, at lock today.
Oh, yeah, Josh King for the Storm. Yeah, he was very good. Played about 70-odd minutes, I think.
Yeah, he did really well for him.
Yeah. Anyway, Melbourne get the job done over the Tigers, 24-12. They go to a record of 2-2. So, Melbourne's starting to get back on track. Yeah, they are. All right, CJ. Well, that's going to wrap up the Friday Night Football review for round 4 of the 2023 NRL season, bro. Thanks for coming on. It's been a great review. Yeah, it has been, and bring on next week's review. Thanks for having me on, and
Yeah, bring on tomorrow's footy.
Next week's review will be live from the bloody stadium, mate.
Yeah, with all of us, so it'll be fun.
We'll all be there. It's going to be fantastic. Well, thank you all for tuning in for the review. If you're new, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Until tomorrow, guys, I'll be live in the morning. Wigan versus Salford. I'll be live streaming that. And then obviously tomorrow night, the Cowboys up against the scummy Titans. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. And as always, fuck the Titans.